So I'm here at the Louvre in Paris, and I only have a short amount of time to find some virtuals and some earth caches before I have to get back to my hotel. So come along with me as I find as many as I can in a short amount of time. This is not my first trip to France or even to Paris, but this is my first time geocaching in Paris. So I'm trying to make the most of it with my limited time. Plan is to find 5 birth caches and 5 virtuals, but we'll see how it goes. Even if I don't find them all, I'm being treated to some amazing sights. So as you can see, I've pretty much got the place to myself, another handful of runners and bikers and a couple of other sightseers. It is about 6:30 in the morning local time, and the city is starting to wake up, but not fully awake. The tourists are certainly not here, which is my favorite time to be someplace. So I have the place again all to myself. The Louvre is unfortunately not open. There is an earth cache near the front gate that I'm going to be unable to access, but that's okay. We can plan all we want, but at the end of the day, it just kind of comes down to what's available. Okay, so I've got my first virtual done. It's simply taking your photo with the pyramid in the background, and then for the second one, another virtual cache, you have to line yourself up with that statue of Louis the 14th, and then also see if I can do this right. You have to align it with those 4 items. So hopefully I did that correctly. We'll find out later. Assuming it gets published or gets accepted. So now I'm in front of the Arc de Triomphe du Carousel. This is the first earth cache of the day, and we're gonna go check it out. Let's go see what hell has to offer. One of the things we're supposed to look for on this earth cache is for trace fossils. And I would argue that, see if I can get in on it. Here we go. That is most likely a trace fossil, or potentially that. And here we have the inside portion of the Ark. So according to this earth cache, you've got 9 different materials that make up the Ark. So you've got various types of marble, you've got various metals and various other stones to include limestone and travertine, if I recall correctly. So the whole thing is just an amazing piece of architecture and building overall. Super excited that I was able to come here and check it out with you all. So seems I am inside the Louvre right now. Well, maybe not inside, but I'm inside the gate. And I noticed that they had opened up a gate and it looked like some workers were coming in, and then some bicyclists were able to get inside. So I figured I'm going to go as far as I can in order to get to the earth cache that was inside the barrier. It's on fossils, and nobody's stopping me. I've got the whole place to myself. I'm not going to do any harm or damage, so why not? So this earth cache, again, is on fossils. And what I find amazing is that amongst all of this beauty, amongst all of this architecture, this stunningness, say magnifique, you've got materials from the earth that further tell its story. So they probably just pulled up these blocks of earth, quarried them, and are simply using them as building material, not really maybe realizing or even probably caring that there are fossils in it. So there are priceless pieces of art inside, but then you've also got priceless pieces of the earth outside. Again, I think this is why I earth cache. So I've probably added about another, I don't know, good half a mile, about 2/10, if not a quarter mile to get here from where I previously was. And then I got to go back and then further on towards my hotel. But given the fact that this is what I get to wake up to, I mean, I'm okay doing this. Time to start walking, but had to stop and grab this other virtual. It's a sculpture in the Tuileries Garden, which is an homage to the artist Cézanne. Apparently, the tourists have been naughty, hence the cage around it. For me, no trip to Paris is complete without visiting this statue of Jeanne d'Arc, a patron saint of France. What I didn't know was that it's placed near where she was wounded while besieging Paris, and that the original statue was replaced by the sculptor with this version. I like to think that I'm like most geocachers, especially when it comes to an earth cache, that I'm okay if they're easy, right? Yeah, the PhD level answers or tasks and descriptions, okay, they have their place maybe if you want to go after that. But if you're simply looking for an easy earth cache, I just found this one, again, in Paris. You see 6 blocks of granite, and the earth cache is on a various variety of things about granite. Pretty simple, pretty easy tasks and observation and analysis. And what you're hearing in the background, maybe you should be able to hear it, maybe, is the preparations that military bands and military members have towards Bastille Day. Today is the 12th of July. Bastille Day is on Monday. So this entire week we have seen indications and of preparations for Bastille Day. And I just now realized that the other 2 earth caches that I was trying to find are actually in this square. So I think I'm done for the day. But I'm very okay not having found them because I can see this magnificent sight. Again, how often in life are you going to be able to get a shot like this with the entire Champs-Élysées empty?